Hello to all you Cinephiles. Today we are technically a day before the Batman v Superman premiere here in our hometown.
Yep.
Now, obviously, the premiere was Sunday, this past Sunday, and some other people have been able to go see it. I guess other premieres, world premieres or whatever, yesterday, and I think even on Monday. And to be honest, there's been mixed reviews from what we've been seeing. You got the hardcore DC fans who saw it on Sundays. All of it was positive. There was some being like, "Oh, this was great. Sure, it had a little bit of flaws, but it was still great. Go see it." Some people thought, "Man, this was better than Dark Knight." I saw one person that said that this was better than The Dark Knight. I also saw somebody saying for me, this is the number 3 most pure adaptation from a comic book ever. But then, it was embargoed from the critics that saw it, and they came out Tuesday night and pretty much said it's not that great.
But that's coming from a critic standpoint who basically focuses on like the movie as a whole and how the movie flows, and the plot and how it builds, and the plot twists and the climax and how it closes and everything. They focus on stuff like that, and whether or not they're telling a very good coherent story, different things like that. We're there to just see the characters in their own element and with each other, around each other. And that's all that we really care about as fans of the comics. And honestly, like, people have been waiting for years to see Batman and Superman like go at it on the big screen.
But the consensus is from critics is that it looks great, action-packed, but storytelling-wise, it's not. That's where it falls apart. But like I said, we'll see it tomorrow, and we'll get our own opinions.
But yeah, you know what? Even if the story's not that great, I don't think people are going to care that much. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to care that much. Because honestly, the whole first act, the way I see this movie happening, the whole first act is just building up, it's setting up the fight for Batman and Superman. And then the second act is the whole beginning, and the middle of the second act is leading up to the fight, and then the entire end of the second act, maybe the beginning of the third act, is like the whole fight between him and Superman, which is the whole. It's probably going to be the biggest part of the movie, because it has one. It's the whole reason we're there. 2, it's got to be long. It can't just be a short fight. It's got to be long and drawn out. Maybe they'll fight. Maybe not only once, but maybe a couple times. Or, I don't know. I know they're going to encounter each other like 2 times before the actual big fight. I don't know. All we know is that Doomsday is going to show up and Wonder Woman is going to show up, and all 3 of them are going to fight Doomsday in the third act.
There's also a big general consensus on Ben Affleck's Batman. I have not heard one negative thing. Sure, there are those haters, which are
they're Affleck haters. They're not
Ben Affleck haters. They're just haters who just want. I mean, look. Before I say this, we're both fans of DC and Marvel, but there are people who are just purely DC purists and hate Marvel, and there's also Marvel purists who hate DC. And I'm pretty sure some of those negative comments on either the movie or just Ben Affleck being Batman or just everything in general could be from Marvel enthusiasts who just want to tear DC limb from limb.
He has the perfect physique for Batman. We have like maybe one of the first guys ever that actually has the true physique. He's over 6 feet tall. If you've seen the talent, you know he can get jacked. And honestly, like, he is buff in this movie.
So in closing, what are you expecting to see in this movie?
I'm expecting to see a outstanding performance from Ben Affleck as both Bruce Wayne and Batman. I am looking forward to see Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and I'm also interested in seeing how Henry Cavill's Superman is doing after the whole thing with Man of Steel and Zod and everything, because I wonder if the whole thing with Zod is still kind of messing with them. Because, oh yeah, but there's for more of you haters that were like, oh, he broke Zod's neck in Man of Steel, like, he's a killer. It's wrong. He's not a killer, you dumbass. Did you watch the movie or not? You know, what happened? Did he go, take that, Zod? You know, suck it. You know, you suck. You know, I won. Whatever. He's not a killer. He didn't want to kill Zod. All right, that whole fight, didn't want to kill him. And I'm sure, yeah, he may have thought that was going to happen, but he really showed that he was going to try and prevent that from happening until Zod left no other choice. He begged Zod, please don't do this. Don't make me do this. And Zod was like, sorry. Sorry, I'm not going to stop. I never will. And honestly, you can see the pain. You can see the pain in his face as he's about to break the neck. You can see it. Really, I'm looking forward to seeing how both sides of their stories develop and how they come to a head. And really, I'm interested. I'm really looking forward to the fight more than anything. And I just really hope I leave the theater with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
So, what about you? What are you looking forward to?
I am worried, but still looking forward to Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. That's one character I still am like, I can't buy it still. But hopefully that will change. I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman as well. Seeing all the scenes that she's in. And I'm also looking forward to, of course, the fight. I mean, who isn't? When you're going into a movie
the whole reason
called
we're all going.
Batman v Superman.
We all know. That's the whole reason we're all going.
Yeah. But another thing is that, you know, this is technically the movie that's I mean, yeah, Man of Steel came first, but according to a lot of articles, this is the movie that's really making the path for the DC universe. This is sowing the seeds for Aquaman, Wonder Woman, the new Batman films, Suicide Squad later this year. So I'm really curious and excited to see what kind of either Easter eggs or maybe seeds that they're planting to kind of get us into that universe. So, you know, these are just our first initial reactions. We see the movie tomorrow.
Yep.
Once that happens, we'll shoot and get a review up for you guys. And let us know in the comments below. Are you excited for Batman v Superman? Have you already seen Batman v Superman? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Did you think it was okay? Do you think Zack Snyder should be, you know, fired? I don't know. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And give us a like if you like this video. Thanks for watching.
We're out. Oh!